everyone doing? I'm hoping that this live stream isn't lagging huge. I'm currently uploading 3 vlogs, so I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, Bex! Hey buddy, just popping in to say hi. I'm heading out for south for a few days for my interview. Oh, that's amazing! Thanks for the pictures, I love them. Hey, no problem, buddy. No problem at all. I just wanted to say thank you for... Uh-oh. Seems like there's an emergency outside. Let me just check real quick and see, I just want to see if the stream is lagging. Or if anybody's out there, let me know if the stream is lagging. Let me just figure this out real quick, guys. So how is everyone? How is everyone? Hey, Eric! What's up, buddy? Oh, shoot. Hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be lagging. That's good. Okay. So, we're gonna get started. And, hey, Demi, what's up? What is up? I'm so glad to see you guys. Hola. Hola, amigo. How are you doing? Hey, Jazz! Everybody's coming in right now. That's awesome. How is everyone? I've got a funny story to tell you guys. Right now, I am in the process of being scammed for $13,000. Well, the person thinks that they're gonna get $13,000. Pretty funny. Basically, what happened? Beware if you guys get if somebody adds you on Facebook, right, and you already have them as a friend, it's a scam, right? But the funniest thing is, I got a friend request today from one of my uncles that I haven't seen in a very long time, right? I haven't seen him in a really long time, and so I saw that he added me, right? And hold on one sec. I just need to look up the guide for this. So he adds me, and I'm going to a Smash Melee tourney today. Oh, hell yeah! Are you gonna go with Fox and Falco? You gonna go with Fox and Falco? That's awesome, dude. Yeah, so, basically he added me, and I took a look at his profile. First of all, I don't have him necessarily as a friend anyway, because he's, like, distant relative that I have no reason to have in my friend contacts, right? I've met the man one time in my life. And, so I checked the profile, and he's only got 2 friends, right? You go Falco, alright. He's only got 2 friends, right? So I message him, and I say, hey, Bill, how's it going? And he says, oh, things are going great, you know? How are you? And he says, kindly add me so we can talk. I got news for you, nobody says kindly. So if somebody contacts you and asks you to kindly do something, they're from Nigeria. And because only scammers from Nigeria say kindly. The Indian scammers don't say kindly. They're not nice enough to say kindly. But I thought you would be a type of person that would only play Mario. No, I love all video games. I love all video games. The only games that I don't really like are no, I like all video games. Is there someone else you know who plays Melee? No, not personally. I mean, I know people that play, like, obviously my friends play Melee, but, sorry. Yeah, I have friends that play Melee, for sure, but I haven't gotten together with my friends to play Melee in a very long time. you don't have cut, move on to the building north. Okay, sorry guys. I'm just gonna go through this without a guide. I just don't want to get lost all over again. So this, in the chat. Oh, no, not in the chat. Well, I don't know. Do any of you guys play Melee? Jazz, do you play Melee? So this guy, Bill, he adds me, right? And, I say to him, like, how have you been? And he says, kindly add me so we can talk, right? And I didn't add him, but, I asked him, I said, how is my Uncle Bob doing, right? And my Uncle Bob died in, like, 2012, you know? My Uncle Bob has been dead for over 14 years, you know? And this person who he's impersonating is his brother, right? So out of all people to know that he's dead, his brother would know, right? So he says, oh, Bob's doing fine, you know? Bob's doing great, you know? And I said to him, because I knew what this was already. I knew this was a scam. So I said, oh, I tried sending him some money the other day, but he never responded to me. I said, do you know if he's, like, safe? And he says, oh, he's safe, but he lost his phone right now. And he said, but you can send me the money. Of course, you know, you can send me the money. So I said to him, okay, but it's $13,000. Are you sure that you wouldn't mind delivering it for me? And I said, that's very nice of you. And he's like, no, I'll definitely deliver it, you know? Can you send it through PayPal? And I'm like, I was just gonna e-transfer it to him. And he says, no, send it through PayPal so nothing bad happens to it. And I'll deliver it to him. And I'm like, okay. And I said, but right now I'm going out for dinner, so I'll have to contact you in a little bit. And he says, okay. And I didn't go out for dinner, I'm just chilling, right? But I know that right now, during that time, he's sitting there with his friends or whatever, and they're like, oh, we're gonna get freaking $13,000, and like, I just let them stew in it for a little while, right? And then, about an hour ago, I sent him a message, and I said, hey, send me your PayPal information, and, I'll get it sent out in the morning. And he says, okay, no problem. So he sends me his PayPal information, and it's a completely different name. It's a completely different name. Like, the person he's trying to impersonate is named Bill, and, he's like, yeah, send it to the, what did he say? Hold on, I've got the messages right here. He says, oh, he's such an idiot. He says, send it to David Tollis. And he gives me, like, this email address and stuff like that, right? And, I'm like, yeah, no problem. But I'll send it in the morning, because I'm on vacation and it's late here. And he's like, okay, no problem. But don't forget to send me a screenshot, of the transaction. So I'm like, yeah, no problem. I'll send it in the morning. So he gave me, like, all of his info. He gave me all of his account info. So I immediately tried to call PayPal and, you know, let them know that there's a scammer using this account kind of thing. Oh, there is another Melee player. Demi, Andrew's a huge Melee player, and he mains Fox as well. Not Fox, Falco. Falco and Fox. And, yeah, so basically I told him, like, I'll send it to you in the morning, right? So right now, he's sitting there in Nigeria, or maybe India, but most likely Nigeria, because, again, when people say kindly do this, kindly add me, kindly is a word that is only used by Nigerian scammers. It's just a thing, right? So, all night long, he's going to be thinking, wow, tomorrow I'm going to wake up to $13,000. So, I'm going to let him stew on it for like a day or two, right? And like when I'll message him tomorrow and be like, hey, I'm not having good internet right now, but I'll send it like a little bit later, right? And then what I'm going to do is the next time he contacts me, I'm going to say, hey, you know what's a crazy coincidence? My aunt that I haven't talked to in 3 years added me on Facebook last night, and she lives a little bit closer to my uncle, so I just sent her the money instead. And they'll know by me saying, like, I haven't talked to her in a long time and she just added me last night. The scammers will know that I'm being scammed with the same scam by a different scammer. So 100% that's going to make the other scammer freak out. And yeah, and I'm just gonna keep it going and going and going and going. But you know what? It's gonna make a funny video. I'm gonna film me talking to PayPal, and it's gonna be a funny video, guys. It's gonna be a funny video. What an idiot! But the fact that I've got him on the hook, I've got him right on the line, and he's sitting there in Nigeria being like, oh man, we're gonna scam this person so good. Fucking idiots. The problem is, when I called PayPal, they weren't open because I'm on the other side of the world, right? So, they're open now, so after... You know what? I'm not gonna call PayPal yet because I want to get the interaction done, but I have his info saved. So I'll definitely be able to report it. So guys, what have we learned? We've learned that if anybody adds you and asks you to kindly do something, it's a scam. I'm absolutely astonished by... Yeah, but you know what? It sucks because there's old people out there that get screwed on this so many times, and it gives Indians such a bad name, and it gives Nigerians such a bad name. Like, one of my viewers, oh no, Jazz, you're having a down day? That's awful. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, it really sucks that these scammers give these people a bad name because, there's lots of nice Indian people. And there's lots of nice, African people. As a matter of fact, one of my good friends on the channel, he's from Africa, and he's one of the nicest people that I've ever met in my entire life. So, it's a shame that there's so many people in these countries giving other people a bad name, It's a real shame. Alright. So I've got quite a bit of time to hang out today. So Jazz, if you're having a bad day, I hope that this stream can make you laugh, make you smile. I don't know what any of these attacks that I'm doing are. Actually, I should probably get my translator. Where is my translator? Alright. Let's see what moves I'm using are. Oh, Volt Orb. Is the music too loud? turn down the music a little bit. Alright, let's see what these moves are. Let me get a little closer here. Hold on one sec. Alright, what am I using here? Scratch, flare, glare, dry and chop? I don't know what that means. Oh, probably karate chop. Alright. So guys, I've got some really cool videos coming up. I have one video coming up where it's like a true crime video. Yeah, it's my first it's the first time I'm ever doing like a true crime video, and we're gonna talk about the bodies that are regularly discovered in the coin lockers in the Tokyo Station. Well, there's a lot of items in here. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, people stuff dead bodies in the lockers at Tokyo Station. Really crazy stuff. Alright, you know what I've got? I've got a bag of taco-flavored Doritos. Not nacho cheese-flavored Doritos, taco-flavored Doritos. And they're so goddamn good. I'll put them on some kind of a space station. Looks like I'm in some kind of space station. Friggin' Absorb is such an annoying attack. And you know what sucks about the move Absorb? It's just pathetic. It gives you like 1 extra health. And it only does like 2 damage. Friggin' Bellsprout. I'm glad, buddy. I'm really looking forward to seeing the character that you've made. I am looking forward to it, buddy. I'm gonna print it off and I'm gonna hang it up. I'm gonna print it, I'm gonna put it in a little frame, and I'm gonna make sure that it's visible during my live streams when I get back to Canada. Alright. I like to approach the people on my own terms. I don't like it when I'm walking and they're just like, "Hey, have a battle with me." I kind of want to have a battle with you. Too bad. Yeah, so I picked up some really cool stuff over the last couple days. You're my only friend right now. Aw, buddy, what do you mean? I'm sure you have more friends than me. But, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy to be there for you, just, you know, to make you smile. Because Aiden has a hockey tournament. Oh, okay, well, you made me scared there for a second. You scared me there for a second. Fucking rap is such a goddamn annoying move. I wish I could understand that. Yeah. I'm in the middle of learning Japanese right now, and I'm telling you, good lord. I can speak a little bit of Japanese, but when it comes to like writing, no, don't be sorry, Jess. Don't be sorry. I thought that for some reason, like maybe you and Aiden broke up and then you were feeling like alone or something like that. But no, I'm glad that he's just at a hockey tournament. Um, because I will go to Japan soon, planning maybe to live there for the rest of my life. That's what I would love to do. That's what I would love to do. Um, it looks like my girlfriend very much wants to live in Canada. Um, and you know what they say, like happy wife, right? So I'll let her, come and hang out in Canada for a while. But I think that after a year or two in Canada, I think she would really miss it here. I think she would really miss it here, especially the food. Oh no, I attacked myself. How do you attack yourself? Yeah, Japan's an amazing place. I've gotten to the point where I can speak a little bit of Japanese. Um, like when I go to the store, I can say "Konnichiwa, Genki desu ka?" And then they'd say "Genki desu," and then they say, you know, um, I'm learning a bit. I know like "Thank you very much," like not just like "Arigato." You'd say "Arigato gozaimashita." Um, Yeah, we have the same situation. My girlfriend is hesitant to like living in Japan with me. Has your girlfriend ever been to Japan? Because Japan's a completely different world, you know? Um, there's so many things here that are so different than I'm from Canada, right? So, there's so many things here that are just so different compared. Oh, I found something. Found something hidden. Um, there's so many differences, you know? Um, and there are things that I love about Canada, but there's a lot of political things that I really don't like about Canada. Um, and the prices of things in Canada are astronomical. So it's really hard. For example, the apartment. Oh, you're in the Philippines. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You're in the Philippines, yeah. So it wouldn't be too far. Like for me, uh I have to travel over 10,000 kilometers to get here. Oh, and don't worry, buddy. Don't worry about your English. That's completely fine. Completely fine. Oh shoot, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? Um, Yeah, the problem with me with Canada is the politics are bad. The rent for everything is bad. Like the apartment that I'm renting in downtown Tokyo is less expensive than an apartment in a small town in Canada. You know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Um, and it's not sustainable. You know. Here in Japan, I could have the chance to buy a house one day. You know what I mean? Um, I couldn't do that in Canada. I couldn't do that in Canada, unfortunately. I will never own a house in Canada. My sister makes like 90 grand a year, and she can't afford to buy a house. It's ridiculous. So, there's lots of bonuses, and Canadian food is terrible. Canadian food is terrible. There is nothing Canadian about Canadian food. And the food that is like pure Canadian is hot garbage. Like you're talking about like whale blubber and stuff. Uh, like a Kia? I don't know what a Kia is. I think this is where I die. Shoot! Damn it. Jeez, that Pikachu screen was a little on the nose. Am I wrong? Did they get... Okay, they did. I seem to remember one of these people giving you a doesn't one of these guys give you a Magikarp? I seem to remember getting a Magikarp right around here. Is this what he's selling? A Magikarp for $500? Oh, yeah. This is a Magikarp, right? I'm gonna give it the smile face. I like this little kanji because it looks like a smile. Yeah, so let me check this real quick. Yes, there we go. So once you get the, okay, you know what though? We're gonna get rid of this. Akira means like an abandoned house. Oh, yes. Oh, dude, don't worry about being distracted. The thing is, with my live streams, they're about talking to you guys. My live streams are 100% about talking to you guys. The game comes second. I you know, don't worry about that. The reason why I stream isn't to play video games. It's to hang out with you guys and to talk. So don't worry about that at all. But yeah, you're exactly right. You can buy a lot of these unoccupied houses. Now, granted, they need a lot of work, but you can get them for 15,000 Canadian dollars. You know what I mean? If I were to live in Canada, the best thing that I could hope for is like a nice trailer. You know what I mean? Like a nice camping trailer. Not something that's dirt cheap and is falling apart and stuff like that. I'm talking about like a nice, new, like single wide trailer home. That's basically all my generation can afford, you know? And to be honest with you, I've had that thought in my head for so long that it doesn't bother me. You know, I love nature. I love the outdoors. I love the lake. I love camping. I love bonfires. So the idea for me, honestly, about living in a trailer park, I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it at all. I would actually enjoy it, you know, because you're in a trailer park. Now keep in mind, I'm talking about a trailer park that's near a lake and near, you know, I'm not talking about just a crappy trailer park in the middle of nowhere, right? I'm talking about like a nice trailer in Ontario. But I wouldn't even want to live in Ontario if I had to decide. I'd probably live in maybe like Halifax or something. I played a game, the colored version I forgot because I was a kid back then, and too broke and clueless. It was probably like gold or silver. I have a copy of Silver that we will be playing on live stream. The only reason I'm really playing these games are fun for sure, but the big reason why I'm playing these games is because I'm going to be doing a Pokemon Stadium live stream. I have all 3 of the Pokemon Stadium games, and I'm going to need my own. I'm gonna need my own team to make them work properly. So I actually like have a chance to beat the game properly. Because if you play the Pokemon Stadium games with just stock Pokemon, the game is built so that would be very, very, very hard to win, you know? the game is built so you can import your Pokemon games, so that's what we're gonna do. You know what? I should have got some noodles or something. I should have got... God damn it. I should have got some noodles or something, because I'm getting a little hungry. I've only eaten once today. I've only eaten once today. You know what though, guys? I'm really excited that I'm doing really well with my eating disorder. I haven't relapsed once since I've been here. And that's really nice. It's a really good feeling. I don't know what any of these things I'm picking up are. He... So where do I go? I'm getting all lost. I hate doing these stupid caves without a guide. Hey Shan, where in the Philippines are you? My girlfriend is going to be in the Philippines, I think next week. She's on a big company trip where they're going to a bunch of different Asian countries. I have a lot of Filipino friends, Shan. I have a lot of Filipino fans. Actually, did you guys know, I've never mentioned this because I don't know why I would, but when I go into my YouTube analytics, my #1 country is the United States. My #2 country is Canada. My #3 country is Japan. But my #4 country is the Philippines. My #4 and you know what? My channel has reached 135 different countries. And the Philippines is #4 in total views. I've gotten like 100,000 or 120,000 views from the Philippines. Pretty cool. You know what? When I started my YouTube channel, I would say like 90% of my views were all from the Philippines, which was very strange for me because here I am posting from like a small town in Ontario, and my biggest audience was the Philippines for quite a while. Cebu, or... Oh, very cool. I've never heard of that. I'll have to ask my girlfriend if she's stopping by there. Damn it, I walked all the way up here. Look at Pikachu in the background. So guys, I got this really cool game today for the Super Nintendo. It's called Front Mission. I've seen this game series is still going on, and I think it's up to like Front Mission 14 or something. But it's basically like a mech RPG. And apparently it's like amazing. Apparently it's a very, 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 very good game. So I'm looking forward to playing that. Also, guys, today oh, I don't want to get caught with this guy. Today, I've been trying to secure an interview with the owner of my favorite retro game store here. And what I like to do is, I'm a professional photographer, right? And I try my best to get business any way that I can. And an easy way to get business is to do a little bit for free. You know, my dad would kick my ass for that because he's one of those people that, don't ever do anything for free. And it's like, buddy, doing things for free opens up a lot of doors, okay? I agree with that. Of course, your content is nice, and also here, same when you go, John. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, Shan. Where the fudge do I go? No, I already went down here. For God's sake. You know, a lot of people run from these battles, but, it's like just as fast to just attack them. If you can one-hit them, it's just as fast. Damn it! It's freaking relentless. I'm really glad that you took the time to check my channel out. I really appreciate it. I try and have fun. Usually, like when I'm in Canada, I stream a lot more. Just because I've got more time, you know. God damn it! I'm right back at the beginning of the cave. What is this? Oh, a sand shrew. You know what? Let's try and catch this. Let's try and catch this. Okay. Oh yeah, so I want to work with this retro game shop, right? Um they're really cool retro game shop, and they've got some super rare games inside, right? So I really want to yeah, I really want to work with them. And for fuck's sake, today I went in and I took a couple photos for them yesterday, and I edited them and I printed them up and everything. And I edited them, I printed them up, and I went and I gave them to the owner, and I said, "Hey, listen, like, you guys are always really kind when I come in. I just wanted to say thank you." And he said, "Oh, I emailed you," and I was so excited. And then when I got home, I checked my email, and there was nothing there. So I think that maybe he emailed wrong, you know. I'm glad like what you're doing right now with your channel is very wholesome. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Contents on your journey adventure. I really appreciate that, buddy. You know what? I upload new vlogs every Sunday. And then I upload videos like all in between. I upload lots of shorts. I like to make people laugh, right? But the big thing for me is when I started this channel, I didn't really have a direction that I knew where I was gonna go. But I wanted to show people that if they're suffering from an addiction, that they can beat it, because I truly believe that I would never beat my addiction ever. So if I can inspire people, or make people happy, that's what I want to do. But then after about a year and a half of like only making content about tips and tricks to stay sober and stuff, I realized that my channel's called like Sober Living, right? It's not called Sober Advice. It's not called Sober, it's about living. So I wanted to show people that, hey, listen, I'm accomplishing my dreams. I'm traveling the world, and the only reason why I can do these things is because I've managed to stay sober. So I just want to encourage people, because there's way too many people out there that that were like myself, that truly believe that they'll never be able to get better. And I just want to show them that there's a lot of fun you can have after. And the thing is, too, don't get me wrong, I'm not against drinking. I'm not against drinking. I'm not against using drugs. Um, what I try to advocate for is like safe use, be with people that you trust, don't go overboard, drink within your limit. Um, but most importantly, be with people that you trust. Let your parents know what you're doing. Um, if you're young, right, and you're going to a party, right, you should probably this might sound completely counterintuitive, but you should let your parents know, hey, listen, I'm probably going to have a drink tonight, you know, because you know what? Your parents might get a little bit upset with that, but at least they know what's going on, you know. A couple years ago, a friend of mine that I grew up with, ever since we were like 2 feet tall, he went to a party, and he never woke up. He passed away in his sleep because he wasn't with people that cared about him. He wasn't with friends, Um, I mean, he was with friends, but they didn't care enough to take care of him, and he died, and that's just so sad. I only got 7 hours of sleep. Only? You only got 7 hours of sleep, buddy. I would pay $100 to anyone who would allow me to have 7 hours of sleep. I haven't had 7 hours of sleep well, since I got sober. I still have COVID, by the way. I'm just finally getting over COVID. By the way, hi, Muse fan. My man. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Alright, you know what? We're gonna switch over to Pikachu. Aw, thank you, buddy. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me that you would say that. You know what, though? I'll tell you this much. As long as I stay sober, um, I'm gonna continue every single day achieving my dreams. Every single day. My man, Muse. I'm so glad that you stopped by, buddy. I always see your community posts. Aw, thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. That really, really means a lot to me. Alright, I think I'm on the right track because usually that guy's guarding it. I should be able to get out here, right? Oh, God damn it! You know what I picked up today when I was out? I picked up these, where is it? I picked up these, like, party poppers. The things that, like, the little cardboard things, and you pull the bottom, and stuff flies out of them. I picked up some of them, so I could pop them off during live streams, and, like, whenever I accomplish something really good, beat a level in a live stream, I can pop it off, And, when I got home, I was like, okay, I'm gonna test it, right? And I popped one off in my apartment, and it was so fucking loud. I'm glad that I did it at like 6 p.m. when people aren't sleeping, but it was so goddamn loud. And I was like certain that I was gonna get a knock on my door for sure. I hope you get recovered from COVID. I really appreciate that. I've been sick now since the 13th. Since the 13th, I've been dealing with this. And it sucks too because I can't make vlogs right now, Because if I'm walking around Japan making vlogs while I'm sick, I'm gonna get roasted online for being a terrible person. So, I've gone out in public a couple times, but whenever I do, I'm always masked up. I avoid big, crowded areas. Pikachu is not going to be able to beat this thing. Yeah, it sucked though. You know what though? I'm really glad that I have COVID right now because my girlfriend's on a work trip, and and if there's any time for me to have it, it's good to have it while she's away. You know, because I don't want to just be sitting here. I mean, sitting here with her, just chilling, watching movies, you know. But I don't want to get her sick. I don't want to get her sick. She loves her job. So the last thing I want to do is, you know, stop that. But I really want to propose to her. I hope she's not watching this live stream. But I've got news for you guys. One of the biggest reasons why I came down to Japan was to propose to her. So keep your eyes open for that. However, I will probably pull a classic Kai and get you scared to do it. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Be cool about fire safety. We will see. It's crazy how time flies, though. Next month, April 1st of next month, will mark the 1-year anniversary of the first time I ever came to Japan. And that's pretty cool, because my entire life over the last year has only been about Japan. And I'm so down with that. I'm so down with that. Like, that was my dream. That was my dream all along, to be, you know, involved here somehow. Man, you're so considerate. I appreciate it. I'm Canadian, right? So I was just raised that way, I guess. Like, everything is planned, right? It's a great timing. She's in a busy trip, and unfortunately you get sick. Yeah, no, everything was planned. She was always going on her business trip at that time. Which is fine, you know. I'm here for months and months and months. So holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. This is a rare find. So, let's try not to kill this thing. Let's try... Perfect. Perfect. I should be able to hit him one more time. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, actually, you know what? I have a Sandshrew at a level 12. Let's try... Yeah, it was unfortunate I got sick because I have a gold... Yes, I got a rare Pokemon. Hell yeah. I'm gonna make this one another happy face. This one's like a happy face. Yeah, I came down here with some plans, you know? The first time I came to Japan, my plan was to film, right? That's why I was there. I was there to film. God, fucking son of a bitch. And I find another rare one right after. So I came to film. The second time I came down to Japan, I came down to do a, photography apprenticeship, right? So I learned photography. I mean, I didn't learn expert level, but I know exactly how to use my camera. I know how to do everything like that. That's amazing. And, oh, for goodness sake. But this time I came down to, like, just live. Just chill, just live, hang out. But I am filming a 52 no, a 60 video vlogging series, 60. And because I'm releasing it every Sunday, it's going to go on for a year. It's going to go on for an entire year. And I bet you by the time this vlog series is finished, I'll be back in Japan making more videos, you know? So I enjoy it. And you know what? Like, I have you guys to thank big time, because you guys are a big reason why I'm still sober, you know? Because you guys give me accountability. You guys give me accountability. And not only that, but a lot of you guys, like, look up to me. And that's a lot of pressure. It's good pressure, though. It's great pressure, you know? I love being an inspiration to people, you know, and I love to be a good influence to people, and I love to tell people how it is in the real world. You know what I mean? That's why I say I'm not against using drugs, and I'm not against drinking, you know, because I'm not judgmental. I don't care what you do, as long as you're doing it safely, you know. But yeah. I just try to be me, you know? And what's really nice is, like, I didn't know who I was for years. I didn't know who I was at all, because I was so busy, like, being a loser and being, like, drunk all the time. And yeah, it was really rough. Is this Team Rocket? Oh, for God's sake, it's Team Rocket. I'm gonna guess they have a mouth and a coughing. Oh, and an Ekans, yeah. A Meowth, an Ekans, and a coughing. But yeah, guys, I really appreciate you stopping by, hanging out with me tonight. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. At some point, what time is it? I don't know what time it is. Hey Siri, what time is it? Oh, it's 11:20. It's 11:20. So I think at midnight, I'm gonna quickly run to the convenience store and grab like a piece of fried chicken or something. You know what's amazing about Japan? The convenience store food is really good. Back in Canada, it's a joke. Like, if you eat food from a convenience store in Canada, it's gross. Okay, you're gonna get sick. However, convenience stores in Japan are essentially small grocery stores. You know, so you can get fresh food at a convenience store. So really good stuff. Really good stuff. They have most of the convenience stores here have fried chicken, corn dogs, something called yakitori, which is essentially like skewers, like shish kebabs. Really, really good food. Really good food. I mean, it's not better than straight up like grocery store food, but very comparable. Very good. Like, we always have different ideas with our girlfriend. Like, your girlfriend likes Canada and you like Japan. It's like contradict. Here in Philippines, it's 10:25. You're an hour behind. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, the thing is with my girlfriend, like, she had always wanted to visit Canada. And when we met, I said, hey, listen, just come home with me, you know? When we started dating, the way that we started dating was so romantic because I was about to head home. My trip was over, and I just took a shot in the dark, and I thought, like, in my heart, this is going to be the last opportunity I have to ask her to be my girlfriend. I'll probably never see her again. And I asked her, and she said yes, and she freaked out, and it was really nice. And and um, she actually came home with me. She came home with me, and she enjoyed Canada. She liked it a lot. She was going to stay for a month, and she ended up staying for 2 months, which was awesome for me, you know. Um, and yeah, she really wants to. She really wants to stay in Canada. What's nice about the Japanese passport is Japanese people are allowed to come to Canada for a year. You know, um, they're allowed to come to Canada for an entire year, and I'm only allowed to come to Japan for up to 90 days. Now, um, I could like be in Japan for 90 days and then fly to, like, let's say the Philippines, and then spend, a week in the Philippines, and then fly back to Japan, and I could stay for another 90 days. But um I can only stay for 180 days a year. So I was thinking about possibly extending my stay this time, because I don't right now have a job lined up. Um, so I was thinking of extending my stay. Um, but I would also like to maybe come and visit uh, during Christmas. I would love to see Japan in Christmas time, you know? And if I were to extend my stay, I wouldn't be able to come for Christmas, so I don't know. The problem is, though, the flight to Japan is so expensive that you that you kind of have to go for 3 months, or at least a month, um, or else you're wasting a lot of money, you know. Um, for example, if I could get a flight to Japan for like $500, I would come and stay for like 10 days and fly home. It wouldn't be a big deal. I personally don't really care about, like, the long plane ride, because I take medication, right? So I get on the plane, I take my medication, and I fall asleep. I'm fine. Um, but it's just too expensive. It's just too expensive. My plane ticket this time it was cheaper. Um, yeah, it was cheaper this time, but it was still like $1,800. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I just got a message from my sponsor. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second, guys. Just give me a man. I'm gonna save the stream and rewatch it. Oh, thank you, man. That's so cool. Nice, very educational. Like refreshing your first 90 days. Yeah, definitely, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I just gotta talk to my sponsor for a second. Alright, my friends, I'm back. I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Sorry about that, guys. Just wanted to talk to my buddy real quick. I have a sponsor for the channel right now. For my vlogging series. And it's really cool. Really cool. Alright, let's get these glasses back on so I don't go blind. Okay, no, I'm gonna keep Pikachu out. Okay, so guys, I want to tell you guys inspirational things. Inspiration is what I'm all about. Well, I don't know. 900 days sober. So, I will be 1,000 days sober on, July 1st, which is cool because July 1st is Canada Day. So it's a big holiday. It's a big holiday where there is fireworks, which means that in my mind, I'm gonna think that those fireworks are for me. I am gonna be thinking that those fireworks are for me because I will have hit 1,000 days on that day. Very cool. Very cool. And I'll definitely be making a video about that, definitely. Alright, get up there, Pikachu. Okay. Life hacks. I'm going, if you guys like my adventures, when I get back to Canada, this summer, basically the first, like, week or two that I'm there, I am going on either a 7-day or a 10-day survival, like an outdoor survival challenge. So, that's gonna be really cool. That's gonna be really cool. Right now, I've emailed a bunch of, like, camping food, companies, you know, like freeze-dried food. If you guys have ever had freeze-dried food, it sounds like something that is, like, gross, but it's actually really good. You know, you guys probably eat freeze-dried food more than you think, with, like, ramen noodles and stuff like that, right? But with the freeze-dried food, what's really nice is it comes in, like, a little Ziploc bag, but the Ziploc bag is made out of Mylar, and all you need to do is boil a cup of water and put it in the bag, stir it up, and then let it sit for like 10 minutes, and all of the food inside of it will reconstitute and it'll be fine, right? And what's really great about that is they're really small packages, and they're really small packages, and they barely weigh anything. They barely weigh anything. So, I could bring an entire, you know, week supply of food in a backpack, right? The only problem is it's expensive. It's like super expensive. It's like $12 a meal, and I would need 21 of them, right? Because 3 meals a day, 7 days, there you go, 21 meals. That's a lot of money. That's like $350, $400. Yeah, that's like $400. So I'm really hoping that some of the companies like reach back out to me, because I certainly wouldn't mind, you know, promoting their food. if they supplied it for the trip. What I will be doing though is even if I do get the food, I'm going to take like 5 meals out of it, and I want to be able to rely on myself for food. So I'm doing this on the Bruce Trail, and the Bruce Trail is well, it's a trail with Bruce trees. It's a big trail that goes through Ontario, and oh, you know what? This thing's gonna kill me. I'm gonna do a light screen. It's a big trail that goes through Ontario, so while I'm on it, I'll be able to go fishing. I won't be able to do any hunting, but that's fine. You know, I'm not really a hunter anyway. I convinced my girlfriend that I went out hunting for the turkey for Thanksgiving this year. I convinced her that I went out and I went out into the forest and shot a turkey and cooked it. It was so funny. It was so funny. Yeah, that was so funny. But yeah, it's gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be really interesting. I'm gonna be doing a lot of fishing. Actually, you know what I grabbed today for it? This is actually for a series that I'm doing in Japan. So, I'm going to the famous suicide forest in Japan, and I'm staying there for a night, right? I'm making a video about it. But it's going to be a reflection on my own attempts with suicide. I'm I'm the kind of person who I've learned that facing your fears head on. Oh geez, that killed me. I've learned that facing your things like directly head on. Damn it. That'll kill me right away. Yeah. I learned that facing your fears is the best way to do things. So the first time I came to Japan, I was mortified of heights. Just heights, I'd be beside myself, right? And now, and what I did was, yeah, that Logan Paul vlog. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing what Logan Paul did at all, you know. That's not what the video is going to be about. The video is going to be about me overcoming my own fear with suicide. So when I came to Japan the very first time, I was mortified of heights because when I was 17 years old, I was almost murdered. I have a crazy life, but I was almost murdered not when I was 17, when I was like 21, 22. And what had happened was, I had a house party I was living in a penthouse apartment on the 17th floor, and I was having a house party, and there was this one guest he was huge. He was like 7'1", and we were all chilling on the balcony, and we got into an argument, and he picked me up, and he like put me over the edge of the balcony, right? So if he would have dropped me, I would have fallen down 17 stories. That's a real thing that happened. So for years, I was mortified of anything over the 3rd story, like any fall that would injure me, not even kill me, but injure me. I was mortified of it. And when I came to Japan for the first time, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna beat this fear, and I'm gonna start dealing with heights. So I went up Tokyo Tower. I started going to a bunch of these viewing areas. And now I'm not scared of heights anymore. I'm living, like, my balcony right now is on the 8th story. I'm in an 8-story apartment building right now. And I have no problem going out on the balcony. And that shows me that if I face my fears, then I'll get over them, right? Now, one of the biggest fears that I still have is that I will commit suicide, right? And the thing is, I'm an incredibly happy person. I'm an incredibly happy person. I have an amazing life. I have an amazing girlfriend. Life is amazing. But I still have mental health problems, you know? And I think that as long as I just stay on track and I don't drink and life, as long as I continue giving it my all, I'll be fine, right? But I'm still scared of it. It is something that still scares me because it's something that I still have thoughts of, and it's something that I'd really like to get over, you know? And I feel that if I go to this forest, right? If I go to this forest and I do a lot of meditation and reflection and prayer, stuff like that, I feel like if I can go there, that would be me facing my fears, you know? And I think that I would come out of that not being scared of suicide anymore, you know? 8 stories, same number of stories on my school building, the highest floor I've ever get on. Yeah, the 8-story, man, 8-story. So if I were to have had this apartment for like the very first time I came to Japan, I would have never once gone on the balcony. I wouldn't have gone on the balcony whatsoever. But that's not the world we live in. So I have a bunch of items here. Same, I don't have bad habits like drinking or smoking, not to brag. I really have a problem with my mental health. Hey, well, buddy, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. You know, I have severe anxiety, and I have severe depression, and as long as I stay on track with what I'm doing, I'm happy. As long as I'm talking to you guys, I'm happy. As long as, as long as life is like that, I'm happy, man, right? However, mental health is one of those things that it's good to deal with, but you shouldn't forget about it because it's something that's there. For example, when Megumi came to Canada, right, I was so happy that I stopped taking my depression medication because I was like, listen, I'm so happy. Like, I don't need this medication anymore because I'm so happy. And I stopped taking it, and by the 5th day, I was so sick, and I was so depressed, and I was so sad, even though I was on top of the world, right? So it's something that I realized that just because you're happy doesn't mean you can forget that you're depressed, right? I don't know how to explain it. It's different being depressed and being clinically depressed. You know what I mean? Being clinically depressed is much different than being depressed, because when you're clinically depressed, it's a constant. You have to deal with it constantly. You have to yeah. It's not like you can feel better and then you'll be good for a couple months, you know? You have to deal with it. But I am a happy person. I'm a very happy person. And I have an amazing life. And when I say I have an amazing life, I'm not trying to like brag. I'm not trying to say like my life is better than yours. All I'm saying is that because of my sobriety, I can be happy. And that's it, you know? I'm just happy. And that's so different for me because there was so long where I wasn't happy. Where I wasn't happy whatsoever. And it's almost a strange feeling. It's almost like a strange feeling to be so happy after being depressed for so long. But the big problem with me was when I was drinking. Oh shit, am I trying to learn an attack? I don't want to not learn an attack. What does this say? You want to give up on memory? No, I don't want to give up. Okay. Yeah, what you said right now is you just put thoughts perform into words. Oh, perfect, man, perfect. Well, I'm glad we can relate with each other, you know? I'm glad that we can relate, you know? Mankey, I want to learn how to scratch my head. What? I'm so confused. My translator has a hard time translating this because it's pixelated, right? Okay, this must have the name of the attack in it. This has to have the name of the attack in it. Get rid of this. I don't know what this new thing is. It's not about bragging that I have a better life than you. It's about inspiring somebody or sympathy. Exactly. I just want to show people that, you know, you don't need to be like. A lot of people give up. A lot of people will just oh, you know what? Here's a perfect way to explain it. A lot of people oh hell yeah, this is Fury Swipes. A lot of people use their mental illness as a crutch, you know, especially people online. You'll never hear me trying to get like pity from people, you know, but there's so many people online that are just, oh, I'm mentally depressed, so I deserve all of these things. And it's like, no, stop it, you know. I just want to let people know that there's people like them out there and that they're not alone. Because for so long I felt like I was alone. You know, my mom, God bless her, she had this weird thing about her. And my mom was with me through my whole cancer. Like, my mom was my best friend, you know? Even when, um, even when when I was young, right? I used to be a drug dealer when I was young. And I only sold marijuana. I never sold, like, anything that could hurt somebody. You know, I didn't sell meth, I didn't sell crack or anything like that. Um, but when I was younger, I was involved in that, you know? And, I was pretty, like, up there involved, you know? And I got in trouble with a gang one time. And um, my mom bailed me out of that situation, you know? And what I'm trying to say is I was so close with my mom that I could tell her anything, you know? Even horrible things. And she was always on my side. However, I have severe anxiety, right? And I used to have panic attacks all the time. And whenever I would have a panic attack in front of my mom, she would get mad at me. It was so weird because she was such a caring person, and you know, she was with me all the time. And oh, Kyle, snap out of it. You're better than this, you know. Kyle, you're stronger than this, you know. She would get like mad at me. And you know, Mom, up there in heaven, why? I have no idea why she would get mad at me. But it was a weird juxtaposition between how she always was, and then I'd have a panic attack and she'd get upset. Some are just fake depression, you get attention, are being manipulated, but I can see who is true depressed and genuinely a good person. Oh yeah, for sure. I think that people that are truly depressed aren't going to go online and brag about how depressed they are. You know what I mean? Because it's depressing. Because it is in itself depressing. But some people, they get off on that, praying for you, get better soon. Like, they get off on that. Okay, if we keep doing light screen, maybe. You have a nice mother. My mom was absolutely amazing. My mom was absolutely amazing. She passed away when she was 56 years old. And even sadder about that, she was like, she was like, she was healthy in January, and she was healthy in January, and she passed away in June. So it was super quick. It was super quick. And it was heartbreaking, And one of the things that makes me the saddest is my mom never got to see me get sober. And the last time that I saw my mom while she was in the hospital, like literally on her deathbed, about to have like the plug pulled, I was so loaded that I could barely stand, Because what had happened was we didn't know that my mom was going to pass away that night, obviously. And it was like 3 a.m. And I was out at a friend's house partying, right? And then my dad calls me and he says, "Hey, Kai, we need to go to the hospital right now to see your mom." And I said, "I'm so fucking drunk right now, I can barely stand." And he said, "It doesn't matter. Like, your mom's gonna die right now." I'm like, "What?" It's like, "Yeah, let's go see her." So when I went and saw her, I was shit faced, and it broke my heart. It broke my heart, And I didn't get sober after that for like 2 years, yeah, like 2 years. It was rough. It was really rough. But now my mom can see how well I'm doing, and my mom can see my progress, and my mom can see, all of these wonderful things. So, I'm very grateful that I'm very grateful that I'm Christian, and I'm Catholic, right? So I have belief when it comes to, heaven and the afterlife and stuff. And if I wasn't Christian, I think that I would have a much harder time dealing with this, because even though my mom has passed away, I don't feel like she's gone. As a matter of fact, I feel like she's closer with me than ever, because she gets to come on all of my trips, she gets to do all of those kind of things, and that's amazing. So I'm really glad that I have my faith. Same with my grandmother. When my mother passed away, my grandmother, who was 94 years old when my mother passed away, she basically took over the role of being my mom. I've talked on the channel before how I grew up in like two families. I grew up not in two families. I grew up during the week I was with my mom and dad, and during the weekend I was with my Oma, my grandmother. Up until I was, 14 years old, until I was able to babysit myself. You know what I mean? But yeah, my Oma's the person who got me sober, and I thank God every day for that. And my Oma's passed away now too, so I really feel like both of them. I really feel like both of them see what I'm doing. What the hell is this? what's going on. I could never imagine that in my life. Yeah, we should appreciate our love our mom while they're still alive. I know these words are very obvious, but say these words. Oh no, absolutely, absolutely. I try to recommend people always call their mom and dad. When I'm in Canada, I call my dad every day, and I ask him how his hip is, you know. And he always thinks that I'm checking in on his hip, but no, I'm just checking in. I'm just checking in to say hi, tell you that I love you, you know, because you never know. You never know. You never know when that person is going to be gone, and you never know when the last time you'll see that person is. So it's always good to always let your loved ones know that you love them, you know. It can be annoying sometimes, but it's very valuable. My friends. So I have a washing machine in my house, or in my apartment, and I have like a compulsion to constantly wash things. like like I can't I can't have a laundry hamper because if I have a pile of dirty clothes, it drives me so far up the wall. So I basically wash all my clothes every day. It's such a waste of water. But it drives me nuts to have like a pile of clothes. So at the end of the night, I get into my pajamas, I take off all the clothes I was wearing that day, wash them. Immediately. Immediately. One of my friends just sent me a message and said, hey, one of your videos got 20,000 views. What? No, it didn't. I've never once gotten 20,000 views in my entire life. I don't even want to check, because I think they're just screwing with me. Alright. So what's next? I have to get... Or is that Jenny... Is Officer Jenny still in front of the, house? So in my town, we have a vending machine for poor people, and it has like chef-made meals, and everything in the vending machine is a quarter, which is amazing. And they post the menu on the community page at the start of the week, and I saw something on there that I've never heard of ever in my life. A turkey dog. A turkey dog. A hot dog made of turkey. What? Like, am I behind the times? I've heard of a beef hot dog. I've heard of a pork hot dog. And if you really want to cheap out, you can get a chicken hot dog. But a turkey hot dog? This is something that is new to me. But I don't know. It's just me. Maybe I'm way behind the times. But I've definitely never heard of a turkey dog before. This Mankey is gonna, this Mankey's gonna get strong. I wonder when Mankey evolves. A goddamn rap. Man, I'm a hungry man. What do I want? I don't want to eat noodles, though. Yeah, turkey dog. That just sounds gross. Like, could it be any more dry? I'm sick of people trying to eat healthy, by taking junk food and trying to make it healthy. Like, look, if you want to eat healthy, stop eating junk food. Like, it's the same thing with vegetarians that eat artificial meat. It's like, what are you doing? Like, what? Why would a vegetarian want to eat Oh, I like what it tastes like. No, you shouldn't like what it tastes like because you're a vegetarian. Like, what do you mean? Man, I have to sleep. It's already 11 p.m. here. I have to do things tomorrow. Nice meeting you, man. Buddy, thank you so much for stopping by. I had a really, really nice conversation with you. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you again soon, man. I've got a new vlog coming out on Sunday. Yeah, I've got lots of fun stuff. Plus, if you enjoy my stuff, check out my channel. And I've already done 2 full vlogging series in Japan. If you like I have one video that is called like the ultimate video game hunting collection or something like that. It's like an hour and a half long, and I go to every single video game store in Akihabara. So I think you would absolutely love that. Thank you so much for stopping by, buddy. I really, really appreciate it. I love hanging out with you guys. You guys make me so happy. You guys make me proud to be sober. How many more fights do I have after this? So what I'm gonna do, I will get through this little area here. I'll get through this little bridge area, and then I think I'm gonna get going for a little while. I've had a lot of fun with you guys, but I'm getting super hungry. I vlogged the best day of my life. No, not that one. It's called, oh, hold on one second. It's called, give me 1 second and I'll find it for you. Just give me 1 second here. God damn it. There, content. It is called... Oh god, I've got so many video game related things. Okay, hold on 1 sec. It's called the Ultimate. Here it is. It's called the Ultimate Japanese Video Game Tour. Every video game. The Ultimate Japanese Video Game Tour. Every video game store in Akihabara. If you go into the if you go into my second playlist of Japan, it's called SL Vlogs Japan. If you go into the second one, it's in there. You watched a little Chris Broad and only in Japan? Hell yeah! They were actually my biggest inspirations. That's how I fell in love with Japan, actually. Specifically those two channels. I found those channels about 10 years ago, and that's how I fell in love with Japan. If it wasn't for those channels, I wouldn't be here right now. I'm actually interviewing a couple famous Japanese content creators while I'm here. So, I don't want to say their names yet, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Big fan event, likes. Oh, that's really cool. Very cool. Connor, that's Sea-Dog VA, right? I can't stand him. Like, nothing against him as a person, but like, as an entertainer, I don't find him entertaining at all. He drives me up the wall. Whenever Chris Broad does a video, and Chris Broad also has this American friend, I don't know what his name is, he's got, like, long hair. Oh, good lord, he drives me up the wall. They cycle across Japan for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't like Sea-Dog VA. Nothing against him personally. Like, I'm sure he's a fine person, but I don't find him entertaining at all. I find him annoying. Just not my brand of humor. But Chris's American friend, and it's nothing against Americans, it's just that's his American friend. He drives me up the wall. Like, there was this one video where they walked across Tokyo, like they did like 15 kilometers across Tokyo or something, and listening to this guy was painful. I love Chris though. I love Ryotaro. I love Natsuki. Charlotte's awesome. But yeah, you can't like everyone, right? You can't like everyone on YouTube. I hope to one day be like them, though. I hope to be like them one day. I would love to get paid to travel around Japan instead of having to pay myself. That would be wonderful. Sea-Dog's British, once you mentioned... Oh, I love Pete! Yeah, no, I like Pete. I like Pete a lot. Pete's the one he does the podcast with, right? Yeah, I like Pete. I like them all except for Sea-Dog VA. And again, like, nothing against Sea-Dog VA. It's just not my style of humor. I just don't find them entertaining. Yeah. I mean, I don't get millions of views. I'm sure there's tons of people that can't stand me. Or else my vlogs would get more than, 60 views. But the thing is, with me, I cherish those 60 views. I love those 60 views because it means that like a bunch of people took time out of their day to watch my content. So when I first started making vlogs in Japan, I was only getting like 21 views a video, and now I'm averaging about 80, and that's amazing. That, like, for me, that's huge. It's a huge accomplishment. Okay, we're all the way up here now. So guys, I know that you've got to get going. I'm going to get going too. We've cleared this bridge out, and the next time we play Pokemon, we will continue farther on. But I'm getting a little tired myself, and yeah, it's around 1 in the morning here. So I'm gonna get going, and I really, really appreciate you guys hanging out and stopping by and talking. It really does mean the world to me. So I just wanted to say thank you. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna play a mech game. I got this really cool game called Valken, and it's like a mech side-scrolling platform shooter. It looks really cool. So I'll probably be playing that tomorrow. Either way, guys, I just want to say thank you. You guys mean the world to me, and I really appreciate you guys. So until the next time I see ya, have a wonderful night. Bye, guys. Uh-oh. I didn't press exit.